because it's just at my home, not in a professional yoga studio today. All right, welcome everyone. So happy that you're joining. And everything that you need is just a pillow, if you want to, and a blanket. Not to go to bed again, but to do a gentle flow with me. So I am Michelle, and let's get ready. I hope you hear me well. If not, please place a comment. Okay. Good. All right. Let's come into a comfortable position, a comfortable seat. This can be cross-legged, but if your knees hurt a little bit, then maybe you would like to sit on the heels, maybe with a blanket on top, like this. So whatever is comfortable for you, but let's make sure you can sit in this pose for a little while. I like to place something underneath my hips so they tilt a little bit forward. My pelvis tilts forward so I can have a straight back. And this helps me to sit in a concentrated but yet comfortable position. All right. Let's dive into this. A gentle flow, a gentle waking up session with some different elements. There will be some meditation in it. There will be some yin poses, some stretching, and we will also bring the heart rate a little bit up, and then bring it down again. Let's see where it goes. Okay. So if you're ready, if you're sitting comfortably, you're very tired still, then maybe gaze to the floor 1 meter away from you. And to arrive in the now, in the present moment, take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale. Place one hand, observe where you are breathing at the moment. Where is it going up mainly? Is it the chest or is it your belly? Usually when we are kind of relaxed, we will breathe more lower to the floor, a relaxing belly breathing. Focusing on the breath for a moment will help us to connect mind and body and to arrive in the now. So we start with that. Go on with just a few more of these. And even if it's not so quiet at your place, it's time to just be with yourself. Take the gaze inwards and all the outside noise, let it go. Place your hands on your knees, and we go on with a short variation of my favorite meditation, allowing us to practice letting go. So we're just going to repeat in our minds, let go. This can be anything. This can be disturbing thoughts or creative thoughts about a project, or things you feel, maybe things that are overwhelming. Practice in letting it go. Right now, there's no need to think. You want to recharge. Give yourself a break and let it all go for a moment. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Maybe you like to synchronize it with your breath. Then you can say let with your inhale, go when you exhale. And the belly goes down again. Another option is inhaling, and with your exhale, let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Maybe you already started thinking about things. Totally normal. But practice it. Practice to really let all of that go. It's just thoughts. Let go. Let go. Let go. Try to use your gentle voice, not your strict, judgy voice. In a gentle way, always come back to your mantra. Let go. Let go. Now let's see whether there is tension stored somewhere in our bodies. Maybe go through a short body scan from the feet through the legs until we arrive in the hip area, lower belly. Is there tension somewhere? Breathe towards it. And with an exhale, let the tension go. So your lower body, let it go. Bring the awareness up. Chest, shoulders, jaw area. Check whether there is tension somewhere. Breathe into it. Let go. Find a little bit more relaxation with every exhale. Let go. Rub the hands together until they are warm. Hold them in front of your face. Gently open your eyes and remove the hands. Okay, good. We go on with some face yoga. We're going to massage our face and we're going to wake up the rest of our body. So start by placing your fingers, 2 fingers, peace fingers, middle and index finger, place them at the beginning of your eyebrow. Give a little pressure and move over your eyebrows, the bone surrounding your eye, don't know what that is called, until you arrive at these points at the side of your face and make some circles. Keep breathing. Don't stop breathing at any point throughout the practice. And again, start in the middle and go over until you are at the side and massage. Okay, start in the middle again, but now we go up on the forehead and come to the side. Up and to the side. One more time. Up to the side. Nice. But explore there. Can you loosen it up a little bit? It's a typical spot where tension can be stored. And if we are aware of these body parts, we might prevent from tensing it up too much as well. Then freestyle a little bit. Maybe you want to go on with your neck a little bit, your chest, I don't know, shoulders, or you want to massage the cheeks and your face again. Freestyle a little bit, wake up the face. Maybe your earlobes, that's also nice. Give a little pull on them. Give them some love. Okay. So now we go on with giving ourselves little squeezes on our whole body. So start with the arms maybe, little squeezes or tapping. Possible as well if you like that. Little squeezes. Try to not tense up. I noticed that with myself. Relax. Relax. Saturday morning. Just recharging. You cannot do anything wrong. Just being here is great. So check in with yourself in what kind of touch you like. You see, I like to squeeze firmly, but maybe you like just gentle, very gentle touches and squeezes. Get to know yourself. Give some pressure on the kidneys, the lower back. Kidneys, right? Not sure. So, the lower back. A little pressure there. The hip area, the groin. Maybe you like to rub instead of squeezing. Maybe you like to shake it off a little bit, especially when you're not used to sit cross-legged such a long time. It can be nice to shake them off, shake it off. And circles on the knees. And then we arrive at the feet. All right, it's about the connection. I hope you're still hearing and seeing me well. If not, place a comment and I'll see what I can do. Okay, let's go. Massaging the feet. Maybe pull your toes one by one. All right. So we'll switch position now. We're going to sit in a hero pose on the heels. Maybe you were already sitting on the heels. Placing the hands on the thighs. Taking the gaze inwards. And we want to open the feet a little bit more. If you feel it already, then you stay here. If you want a little bit more, then sit on the toes and stay here. Quite a fiery pose when you do it for a long time. But that's nice. It's good pain. Okay. Don't hollow your back too much. I tend to do this. Try to make it straight here. A few more breaths here. By the way, if you want to do the whole practice with your eyes closed, feel free to do so. All right, let's take a break. Hands in front of you, tap your feet, and sit on the heels again. Open up, interlace the fingers behind your back, open your chest, open your heart. Maybe look a little up if the neck allows that. Deep inhale towards the chest this time. And exhale, gently let it go. And wrap your arms around, give yourself a hug. Round like a ball. Inhale, interlace behind the back, up. Open your heart. And exhale, let it go round. Give yourself a nice hug. One more time. Inhale. Arch the spine. Open your chest. Deep inhale. And a long exhale while rounding and hugging yourself. And inhale, come up. Maybe you like to roll your shoulders back a little bit. Don't stop breathing when you're doing that. Other direction. And let's do some neck stretches. That was one that came back in the requests many times. Many people suffer from neck and shoulder pain, maybe because of all the daily working. Your right arm up and let your right hand rest on your left ear. So we're not pulling, we're just letting our arm become heavy on top of our head. Just let your arm relax. That will give enough pressure. Explore here whether you like to look up or more down, and you move your hand a little bit to the back of your head. It will be a neck stretch on a different place. Explore for a moment where you need it the most, and then we stay there. Don't lean over too much. Try to keep your back straight and your chest up. Three more breaths here. Now, very gently, give pressure with your head against your hand and come back up. All right, release the hand. You can really feel it right now, isn't it? So we're gonna make some circles. Look over your left shoulder and circle to the right. Just a few like this. And let's go over to the other side. Extend your left arm up. Place the left hand on the right ear. And let it hang. Let it become heavy. If this sitting position is not comfortable and you're distracted by it, just switch to cross-legged or something else. Okay. Look up or down. Explore what you need to most. And find stillness here. If something is bothering you, practice by observing that and just letting it go. This is your time. One more breath. And then with your next inhale, give some pressure with your head against your hand to come up. And we are here. Make some circles. Right shoulder to the left. Do it as slow as you need. Do as many as you need. Okay. With both arms up, interlace your fingers and stretch it out. Maybe lift the shoulders up and press them down again. And go. Inhale. Up again, interlace, but now place them at the back of your head. Chest comes up, chin towards the chest, and allow your arms to become heavy again. Elbows come together. Stretch the back of the neck. And we stay here for a few breaths. So it's okay to feel a certain pressure and stretch, pretty deep stretch. but it shouldn't hurt, right? So if you think what you're feeling is not good, then please come out of it or make it more gentle. Just a few more breaths here. And with your inhale, give some pressure with your head against your hands. Open up. We stay here for a moment. Open up. The elbows go back. And let go. All right, we will transition into downward facing dog. So, come to table first. Yes, let's come to table first. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Okay, I like to get some movement in my hands first and to warm them up. The wrists, make some circles. Really claw your hands in the mat and maybe move your hands a little bit. Okay. Let's do a few cat-cows to warm the spine up. Inhale, tailbone up, shoulders back, and look forward or up. Arch the spine. Exhale. Tuck the tailbone under and push yourself away from the mat. Chin towards the chest. Inhale and arch. Exhale, round your spine. One more. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round your spine. Maybe you lie straight back again. Okay, so a lot of pressure on the wrists. Keep the hands active throughout the whole flow we're gonna do. So toes into the mat. And lift the hips up. Okay, downward facing dog. You can bend your knees here as much as you need to. Actually, it helps you to keep your spine straight, and that's what we want. So the hands are firmly into the mat, pressing you away from the mat. Strong arms, strong shoulders, straight back, hips high. Good. Your core is engaged, navel is sucked in, belly is sucked in. And the knees can be bent, like I said, or you can try to lengthen them, straighten them a little bit more. And now you freestyle. So you bend your knees one by one. Maybe you massage your feet a little bit here. Maybe you bend all the way through and then come back. Okay. It's a powerful pose. Eh? Some people think down dog is a resting pose. I don't think so. Place your knees on the edges of your mat. Toe or head on. Just a quick break because we're coming into down dog again. First stable, toes in, hips high, and we are here again. Push yourself away from the mat. Very good. And then place your knees down. And we transition into heart melting pose by placing the elbows down first. And then maybe even lengthening the arms more forward, placing the forehead or the chin on the mat. But you are thinking about bringing your heart to the floor and you will open all of this, okay? If it is very stuck there, try to breathe through it. Breathe where it is stuck and exhale. Let some tension go and maybe you create space. Maybe not today, that's also fine. One deep inhale. Make a big. Okay. So the elbows are underneath the shoulders. Hands firmly in the mat. Strong arms here. Push yourself off the mat. Don't hang in here. Push it up. Think about creating an open chest. So an open heart as much as possible. If you feel your lower back here a lot, then squeeze the bum. Maybe that helps. Find some stillness. Practice the mantra. Let go. One more breath. Exhale. Bring the hands next to your shoulders or underneath the shoulders and help yourself to come back to child's pose. So we were arching the spine. We will round them a little bit now. You can keep the knees together. If you like, keep opening. Keep them a little wider. If you want to give the shoulders a break, keep your arms next to your body. All right. Inhale. Come back up. Place your hands down. Toes into the mat, hips high, and walk till you are at the top of your mat. And gently, vertebrae by vertebrae, come up. Roll the shoulders back. Interlace the fingers behind your back, open up. And exhale, give yourself a hug. And let's flow. Sun salutations 8 to start with. Inhale, arms up. We will do the first one very slow. So the arms can be wide here or together. You don't see it on the screen, but that's no problem, you can handle it. So they are away or together, depending on how broad your shoulders or stiff your shoulders are. Keep your shoulders down. Don't tense up. Ground your feet into the mat. Active legs. Lower belly sucked in. The navel is in and up. And exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. You can bend your knees here. Place the hands down. It's still morning, so it's so normal if your hammies are still a little stiff. Inhale, half lift. Choose your option. Your hands can be on the thighs. This helps a lot to keep the spine straight. That's what we want. Shoulders back, belly still in. To go a little deeper, is placing the hands on the shins. You can also place the fingertips down. Exhale, place the hands back down. Step it back into a plank. All right, and let's do a modified chaturanga here. So, claw the hands into the mat, protect the wrists. Move your body a little bit forward, everything is engaged. The elbows are bending a little bit backwards, and you lower down. Max 90 degrees, knees down, chest and chin down. A modified chaturanga. Inhale, slide forward into a cobra, maybe just a baby cobra. Maybe you feel open already. Exhale, toes in the mat, hips high, downward facing dog. And we stay here for 5 breaths. 3, 5. Exhale, bend your knees, look between your hands, and step or hop to the top into a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back into plank, low plank, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, or upward facing dog, thighs off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Bend through the knees, look between the hands, and step or hop to the top. Half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, Samasthiti. All right, I'm feeling warmer. 3rd round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back. Modify or go through a full chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Want to take a break here? Child's pose is here for you. One more breath cycle. Look between the hands and hop to the top into a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, Samasthiti. All right, let's go on with sun salutations B. So we start in Samasthiti again. We can be together or separate. Inhale, bend your knees to squat. Check whether your knees are not over the toes too much. Thumb is out. And lift the arms up. We find our exhale, step back. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, your choice. Inhale, cobra, open heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left heel down, right foot forward. You can make your stance wide. Your feet can be more to the edges of the mat for balance. Squeeze the legs and come up. So what we want here is to really square out the hips. Push the right hip back a little bit. And the back leg is very strong and straight. Arms up. Catch your breath here. Find your inner strength. And exhale. We place the hands back down. Into plank and low plank or modify. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Other side. Right heel down, left foot steps forward. Rise up. As well today. We talked about the jaw, but the psoas is also a spot where tension can store, or stress can be stored. You cannot see it. It's the muscle that connects our upper and our lower body. Arms up. Catch your breath, so you are in control of your breath. And we go down again. Step into plank, low plank or modify. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we stay here or we rest in child's pose. 4, 5. Look between your hands and hop to the top. Half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Oh no, chair pose. Bend your knees. Lift your arms. Squeeze the bum. Exhale, come up. Samasthiti. Let's do one more of this. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step it back. Low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left heel down, right foot steps forward, and you rise up. Warrior 1. Place the hands down, downward facing, right heel down, left foot comes forward, rise up. Yes, powerful warrior. Get your breath. Think about pushing that left hip back. Strong back leg. Okay. Keep the shoulders down. And bring the hands down. Lower yourself. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Walk your hands. Walk your feet up to the hands. And we stay here. Hanging forward, dangling. So if you have some back pain here, then bend your knees more and place your elbows on your thighs. If you want to go deeper, you can also bring the feet a little bit closer and hug your legs and try to stretch the back of your legs some more. Let it go. Just hang. Place your hands back down. Step your feet back and arrive into a plank. And we hold it here. So the core is engaged. Your hands and arms are very active. Everything is active. Ujjayi breath. If you need some more energy, some more heat, and then bring your right knee forward towards your right wrist for pigeon. Back knee down. Okay, so this is a stretch. It's a yin pose. To make it less intense, your heel is close. That's also to protect the knee. And bring your leg more towards 90 degrees. It's still morning, so for me that's not happening. Maybe you are parallel with your mat. Nice. But this is great. As long as you feel something, you're good to go. Okay. So maybe you stay here, opening the heart, letting the love flow. It comes from within. And if you think I'm woo, just enjoy the stretch. Okay, if you want to go down, if you want to go a little deeper, walk the hands forward and rest with your upper body down. We stay here for a while, so really try to reconnect and find stillness. Find your lower belly breathing like the way we started. And practice the mantra, let go. That's really caring for yourself. Notice if there's tension in the shoulder area. With your exhale, try to let. It doesn't matter if you're hanging to one side a little bit. Don't be too harsh or strict with yourself. Three long and slow breath cycles. 2, 3. Gently come back up. So I like to first put my left toes in the mat and snuggle forward. Okay. And then I release my leg and come into down dog. Find some movement in the legs. Okay. Then come back into plank. A powerful plank. Push yourself away from the mat. Core is engaged. Legs are engaged. And then bring your left knee to your left wrist and allow your right leg to move back and straight. So again, maybe this side is different. So first check it out. Do you want to place your foot almost underneath you? Fine. Do you feel more opening here? Or maybe you are more flexible on this side? Then make it almost 90 degrees or towards 90 degrees. Find your option. Make sure you flex the foot to protect the knee if you are bringing it up. And first, open the chest. Let the love flow. If you want to go a little deeper, hands come forward. You stay here on the elbows or you go on the mat. Find your breath and slow it down. Let go of tension in the shoulders. A few more deep breaths here. Wherever you are, whatever you're feeling, it's all right. And slowly come out of the pose. Maybe snuggle your right knee under to make space for your left leg. And walk it out. Okay. Walk your feet to the middle. Hug the knees in. And we're gonna roll a few times back and forth, but then we come sitting up again for a final pose. Okay. Roll back and forth. Massage your spine. Maybe you like to place hands on the hamstrings. Might be a little bit easier. I like this one so much. You can do a 360 if you want. Make a full circle on your mat. Okay, and then within 3 breath cycles, we sit up. And sit up. Okay. So we will do straddle and hip opener, a leg stretch. And there's some options here because we are all so different in our flexibility range. So that's totally fine. Let's start by sitting like this. Legs open, knees bent, soles of the feet in the mat. Okay, you can help yourself a little bit by placing something underneath the hip. Yes. It will help you to not sit with a very round spine. It will help you to tilt the pelvis forward a little bit and still giving you a good stretch. All right, let's do the right side first. We will fold over our right leg. So place the hands on the side or walk the hands on the leg. See where you are comfortable. And if you're comfortable here, you can lay forward. But actually, it's nice to feel it in your back stretching as well. So if you want to go a little deeper, then give it a try to stretch out the legs and fold from here. So you can notice how staying into a stretch, using a slow, steady breath, that you can create some space and then you can go a little bit deeper. So stay there. I always say in my classes, don't force yourself into a pose. Don't focus on deeper, deeper, deeper. More about letting go. Letting go. Check whether there is tension in the shoulders. Let it go with an exhale. Inhale. Come back up. And place your right elbow forward. And extend your left arm for a side stretch. Doesn't matter how deep you go, as long as you notice a nice stretch. 3 breaths here. 1, 2. Yourself back up. Other side. Look towards your left leg. So maybe you're here. Huh? Perfect. And you're folding from here. Maybe lengthening. Relax the shoulders. And this pose really asks us to respect our boundaries. So really accept where you are today, this morning. Inhale, come back up halfway, side body stretch. So bring the left elbow in front and stretch the side body. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, walk yourself back up. Okay. After left and right, we like to do the front. If your legs are hurting, please choose another variation, another pose, diamond shape. Bring the soles of the feet together, close to the groin or very much away from the groin. All good. And fold forward like this. If you're feeling good here, fold forward like this. Doesn't matter how far you go, just explore and find your stretch. Find your breath. And with every exhale, say to yourself, let go. Three more breaths here. And then slowly come back up. Bring the knees together. Lay down on your backs. Hug the knees in. And I mean it, really give yourself a nice hug. Then place the soles at the edges of the mat and the knees come together. Place your hands where you like it, maybe on the lower belly. You want to place your hands. Let's just stay here for a little longer to integrate what we just did. If you like to transition into Shavasana with the legs straight and arms to the side, palms up, feel free to go. Feel free to go into Shavasana, not to go yet. And if you feel an urge to go, if you feel an urge to move, say to yourself, it's okay to just be here and rest. If you think you're falling asleep, then try to stay with me for just a few minutes and maybe open your eyes. We're gonna do a body scan exercise. We start with the toes and the feet. Bring all your awareness to your feet and your toes and say internally or out loud, good morning. Direct the loving energy from the feet more up through the shins and the calves and the knees. Good morning. Direct your loving energy up, upper thighs, hamstrings, inner thighs. Good morning. We arrive at the hip region, pelvic floor, genital, bum. Send your loving energy. Relax your lower body. We arrive at the belly. Make a big balloon with your belly on your next inhale. And sigh out. Good morning. Direct your loving energy to your lower back, your tailbone. Press it down. Good morning. Back to your belly, the ribs, your chest, breasts, collarbones, shoulders. Good morning. We're gonna do some tension and releasing here. Bring the shoulders up, away from the ground, and bring them back down. Bring the shoulders up to your ears, tense it up. Exhale, let go. Good morning, shoulders. Good morning, neck. Bring the chin a little bit to the chest, very subtle. The throat, the back of your head, your face. Good morning. We're gonna tense our face up as much as we can. So inhale and make wrinkles with your eyes, with your forehead, with your mouth. Tense it up. Feet onto each other, clamped onto each other. And exhale. Relax. All wrinkles away. Good morning. You are complete. If you like to stay here a little longer, go ahead, enjoy recharging. If you want to close with me, full body stretching, maybe bring the arms up and make your body as long as possible. And roll onto one side. All right. Bring the hands together. And I just want to say thank you that you guys joined me. I hope you had a nice waking up. And if you have questions, just reach out and then we can have a little chat. Otherwise, enjoy your day, stay healthy and well. Thank yourself for showing up